nails are driving me crazy. Leo. Leo. You don't need to bark at everything, okay? Okay? I love you. You want to come lay down by Mama? My nails are driving me crazy. Hi, Miss Krista. How are you? That's letting me share. I always feel special when it lets me share. Leo, come here. Come lay down. How are you doing, Miss Krista? Every time the second I hit live, he starts barking. I don't know what he sees out there, but he's crazy. I'm trying to find where I feel special enough to share. I'm doing good. You know, it's good because Isabel slept in today, which was really weird. And when she finally woke up, I was like, "Are you okay?" She's like, "I'm tired." But I think it's just from the whole weekend that she had dance and all that. I think it finally hit her. Or the time change just hit her. I have no idea. Hi, Miss Donna. How are you, love? Hi, Miss Cheryl. I'm just scrolling through. I don't even know what half of these groups are that I'm in, but I don't know. I don't even know what any of this is. I feel like I'm just going to share. And if I get kicked out of some groups, then people won't add me to groups anymore. I'm doing good. It's actually allowing me to share the easy way. So I'm just scrolling through to see what groups I'm in, even though I feel like I leave so many groups, and I feel like there's always still more groups to be there. So I don't know. Miss Donna, I love all your paintings and stuff that you've been doing. I think that's amazing. Yeah, I don't know what half of these are, but it's all good. I'm just gonna let it go. How are you guys? Wanted to see how everybody's Tuesday was going. Miss Donna, have you finally been able to sleep now? I'm one of those people who like sleep. I feel like I need. I don't have enough sleep that I'm completely awful the next day. I don't know how some people can go and do things without sleep. I praise those people. I praise them because I can't do that. Hi, Miss Kathy. How are you? So I wore this hoodie to Isabel's dance performance thing on Saturday, and I didn't realize which hoodie I grabbed until some of the moms loved it. It says, but I don't even remember exactly. It says I run on coffee. It says I run on coffee and cuss words. And some of the moms were like, "Oh my god, I need that hoodie." And I looked at it, I was like, "Oh, that's real appropriate, Tawny." It was so funny. I felt so bad. Oh, that's exciting, Miss Donna. You've had trouble sleeping too, Miss Cheryl? Miss Donna did too. From the weekend, because a lot of things changed with Isabel's dance thing. So we had to walk up these 2 huge flights of stairs to get to the girls. And then we had to go up there. We got him changed, and then we would go down. We'd watch him go back up. So we had to go up and down. And I haven't done that many I know it's gonna sound horrible, but it's okay. I haven't done that much flight of stairs because I work from home. I don't even half the time. I only use to go upstairs if if we're going to bed or if I want to take a shower. I don't go up and down stairs a lot. So oh my gosh, I felt it on Monday and I didn't sleep on Monday because like I had some chest pain, but I knew it couldn't have been like my heart. It was more like up here, like I knew it had me from all the stairs because I don't go up and down stairs very often. It's all that lovely exercise that I got all weekend chasing Isabel and watching her dance, taking her different places, which was an exhausting weekend. But it was fun. She had a lot of fun. She did a good job. Hi, Miss Crystal. But I didn't sleep much on Monday too, but that was because my paranoia because my chest was hurting. But I feel much better today. So I was like, I don't want to go to the doctor because then I'm going to get sick. Because every time I get all paranoid and I go and get checked out, then I end up actually getting sick because I pick up some type of lovely germs. Pick up some type of germs from there. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. Hi, Pamela, love. How are you? How are you doing? That's awesome, Miss Kathy. Are you writing your dreams down? I hope you wrote them all down in a book. I hope you wrote them all down. I've had some weird dreams too that were strange. But I've noticed sometimes too my dreams are fine because if I like if I find a Netflix series that I like cuz I can't handle watching the series that only have like one season or if it's the beginning of a new one. I like watching ones that you guys have all already watched. That people have already watched and people already know what's going on. I like being able to like watch a few episodes every day and like feel like I'm in a movie and sometimes it makes me feel like I'm in it. So that's when my dreams I ignore a lot of my dreams because it always goes with whatever I'm watching sometimes. Good. Miss Cheryl, you do. You just don't remember them. I'm not a big it depends on certain things. I don't remember a lot of mine all the time either. Unless it's sometimes unless it's really important. And if it's for messages for myself or if it's a download, then I do. But like a lot of dreams I don't. I don't know. I don't remember either. So I know some people remember them every day, some don't. I think it depends on what type of sleeper you are. Because I can be a heavy sleeper. Once I'm out, I'm pretty out. But I feel like when I dream, I feel like I'm like at that stage of a light sleeper. So when I'm at that light sleeper mode, that's when I remember mine. I'm excited the weather is getting nice. My goal is to somehow, and I mean somehow, get Leo to be good outside. So maybe we can do lives outside and we can have that fresh air and spirit can come through and we can do awesome lives outside. I think that would be fun. But I have to learn how to train the dog because I don't know how to do that. That's how mine are too, Miss Kathy. Mine are that way too. A lot of the ones that I remember are ones that, the ones I always remember is when I'm in it and I know it's a dream and I know it's not real and I know there's a message for me. And I think because I'm at that stage now, because of my spiritual path and everything, that I don't get them as much because sometimes I know it's not real, so I don't always then I'll have it again the next night because I didn't get the message or I didn't get the point or something that I was supposed to get the night before because I knew it wasn't real. Oh, I love that, Miss Donna. I love that. She was having a baby girl. I feel like that's a message for you. Is anybody you know pregnant? Was she holding the baby, Miss Donna? Okay, because the first thing that popped up was dreaming about I know this isn't gonna sound horrible, but I'm just reading from what it says, and I know it's gonna sound bad. Dream about dead person holding a baby is a premonition for great strength, courage, and aggression and power. It is time to move on. You are seeking clarity, is what pops up. And that's what it popped up saying for like the dream stuff if you look up dreams because they all and it could have other meanings. So I don't know if you were having any thoughts or if you were having any anything that had to do with her, if it there's something that it's time to move on or that you were seeking clarity about your cousin. That might be what it is. I know, but what I got from it was more like, maybe she's ready to birth again. Maybe she's getting ready to have a new life and she wants you to know that she's going to enjoy that in her next life. Is the way I felt. What that would mean. I remember when was it? How old was I? I don't remember. I think it was before I met. Was it before I met you or after I met you? I don't know. I think it was. It was before I met Jer, and I know I've told you guys about the one psychic that I went to that wasn't very. She wasn't the best, but it's okay. We all have different. But I learned later that I'm not the easiest to read. Some people can read me very well. Some people can't read me whatsoever. I guess I only allow certain people in my spiritual stuff. I don't know. Hi, Miss Jen. So I remember having a dream because I think it was after I went to the doctor and they told me I probably wouldn't have kids. And it was after her because she told me I would have 3 boys. And I always remember having a dream seeing 2 little girls. And it always makes me smile because to me, it showed me that my girls came to me before they were born to show me that I would have kids, that I would have them. So that's a dream that I always remember, and it's a dream that I can remember like yesterday. Like I still see it, like, and it was kind of like a painting too. So I always love how much Lily likes. Miss Donna probably has seen on Facebook. How much Lily likes to paint and do art, and she's always coloring and stuff like that. So it always makes me smile because they came in as a painting of like 2 girls that were close in size and stuff like that. So some dreams are just, they're always gifts. I always see them as gifts. There's always some message in there that helps people. It was. So I always remember because I know it was before Jer, and I think it was right after. Um, me and my ex broke up because then I went to the psychic because it was a hard breakup for me. I won't lie. So it was pretty hard, and I was in a lower vibration. And then I found out I had PCOS with that. And then with them telling me that I probably wouldn't have kids, and I was already in my mid-20s, it was just a gift that I got from them to let me know that they were on their way. Lily didn't. Lily came a few years later, so I met Jer right after that. But I always remember that. I always remember seeing 2 little girls. I always had dreams about little girls. And I was like, but I want boys. So I always find it funny too, because I wanted boys and I got 2 girls. But I love my 2 girls and I wouldn't trade them for anything. I just didn't want to go through the girly stuff again. I didn't want to go through boys, girl drama, periods. I didn't want to go through any of that drama stuff. But oh well. I think it'll be okay. They're pretty strong-willed, so I'm not too worried. They're pretty good. Miss Donna, are you still making any masks, or are you all done with that? I had I was letting the girls finish up all the disposable ones that they had for school. And Lily still likes wearing masks. So I had one of the girls that dances with Isabel, they had like, I'm sure you saw them. I posted them on Facebook. She had those masks and they wear them all the time. And Lily still wants to wear them. I think she just finds them comfortable. I don't know. I thought her and Isabel would have been opposite. I thought Lily would have been the one that didn't want to wear them anymore. But I told her that I'd buy her a couple of face masks. And when she lost them, she was on her own. So I didn't want to keep buying hundreds or 50 packs of disposable ones. And then tomorrow she's like, I don't want to wear them anymore. You're pretty much done. Okay. I didn't know if you were, I didn't want to buy her too many, but I didn't know if you were still making any. I got from a local person because I didn't have any more. And she said she still wanted to wear them. So she had a stash left. She even canceled her website and everything too. She had a website for them. She closed it down. I don't know if you still made them. Hello, Miss Bernice. How are you, my dear? If anybody would like a reading today, I know we're just talking away, but if you do want a reading, let me know if you donate. We do $15 for cards, and we do $20 for mediumship. If anybody donates and I missed it, or if I need to look it up, let me know. I thought it was fun. I looked up because, I don't know, something. I looked yesterday because I saw it was National Pie Day, and I know math should be something that I'm good at because, like, with numbers and spirit and all that, but it's not. So I was like, what is fun? And yesterday I saw it was National Learn About Butterflies, so that's why I had that special. And today I saw it was National Speech Day. So I thought that was kind of cool because, speech for some people, and I know it all depends on your past lives and your journey in this life and where you're at, but speaking in front of people is something that you will never find me do. Like how Teresa Caputo stands on a stage in front of like hundreds, sometimes thousands. I couldn't do that. I could never do that. So, but I think it's good for us to be able to own our speech and use our throat chakra in the way that we need to, any which way. So I thought it was kind of cool that it was National Speech Day. So I just posted it for people to know that today was National Speech Day. So if there's anything you need to get off your chest, anything that you need to verbalize, that today is a great day to do that, according to Google, that it is National Speech Day. I thought it was cool. I like barely passed speech class thanks to my professor because I couldn't do it. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't want them anymore. I feel like I'm still used to it because they were so mandated. I still wear them through the store. Did you miss Bernice? I saw Miss Kathy. Maybe you guys came at the same time. Nope, there you are, Miss Bernice. I saw Miss Kathy first, and then we'll do Miss Bernice. Miss Kathy, let me know when you're here. I saw yours. I saw Miss Kathy's first. Miss Kathy, do you want whatever spirit wants to tell you? I don't know if anybody else is like that, because I'm not. It's just a habit, and it's not because of any fear of COVID or anything, but it's because I get sick very easily. So, and because I haven't gotten sick a lot, I still wear them just because I'm not used to them either. It's just, to me, I feel like it's just a habit, and because I don't want to get sick. I don't want any germs. Tell me about your dream, Miss Kathy, and I'll see what they have to say. I think you're just I feel like you're unlocking things. I don't know if I feel like you're unlocking things of past lives and unlocking things that could help you with your future. So I'll do Miss Kathy and then Miss Bernice. I saw Miss Kathy coming first. Miss Kathy. Miss Kathy. It's just weird because she's not my child who gets sick either, so that's why I was surprised she was the one that always wants to wear a mask. Miss Kathy, who do you have? I'm hearing that we have a fear about losing somebody. I'm hearing clear as day. We have a fear about losing somebody. And if we really I feel like if we really cut the ties and we let go, then everything's going to fall apart. Like, and it reminds me of, Inside Out when those poor, I don't remember what they are, those blubs that kept making the houses out of the playing cards, and it kept getting knocked over through the whole movie, like having to, that we don't want to have to rebuild. And I just feel like it would make us feel like we're giving up. And I don't know what the dreams are, but a part of me is feeling like it's connecting to reminding you of your strength and not allowing that fear to come in. It was my parents and me in a hallway in front of closed doors. And my husband came in and said someone special is behind the door for me. Well then, look at that. That, to me, if that doesn't go with what I just said, from what I heard, I wanted to hear what you. I 100% agree with that, and the cards do too. I can show you the cards how that goes with that, and even what I was saying during it, that I didn't even look at the cards. But I think that's exactly true. Like I said, because that's what I was feeling. I was feeling like I'm scared to let go of what I already know, what I already have. But you know that there's a new beginning, that there's a new chapter that's coming. And I feel like you've already put it into perspective. Like, I feel like you already see this, but I feel like it just it hurts. And I feel like you feel bad. Like, I can feel the emotions coming through. And so you saw who was behind the door. Okay, because I was taking this as, because I don't know. I Because I was feeling that if it, I don't know, because what I was hearing is I just feel like that there's that I just feel a lot of emotions. You know. I was seeing it as somebody else, but they showed it as Joe. Then I don't know if that was your heart pulling you still to Joe or making you know. I don't know. What I was feeling is okay, I'm just gonna tell you what they're telling me. I could feel like the it's I know it's hard to let go of people, and they were making me feel like if I let go, I know you've already put the distance, you already did all of that, but they're showing me that if there's any doubt or concerns that you were having was about losing the kids and losing the connection. I'm hearing that you don't have to worry about that they don't want you to be who you're not. That they don't want you to have to feel like you have to hold on to this in order to do it, because I'm hearing you've already completed what you needed to, and they want you to clear your mind and have an open thought, that it's all about the completion and the cycles. Okay, so that makes sense. So this could, I feel like that's a way of them reminding you, you can have hope. I'm seeing the number 4, so maybe something in April is coming up. I'm not even gonna look what 4 weeks is, because that has to be about April. We're already 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that looks like the second week of April. What you've already completed is putting that distance. I feel you told me you put distance between each other, and I feel like this is something that we're going through, that we're seeing this new perspective, and I feel like we don't want to lose what we gain from this relationship, but they want you to know that I just feel like the more that we release out, like now that I look at this picture, like I see things being pulled out of you that no longer serve you. Like certain actions, certain things. I don't know. They're all over the place. Hi, Miss Trina. I hope you're doing well. I think that what you've completed is healing from the past hurt, the sadness, and everything that has happened in this last year. Do you feel like you're in a better place, Miss Kathy, with your feelings and everything that has happened this past year? Because I feel like you've seen a new perspective, even though you've gone through a lot of pain and it made you feel a certain way. But I also see this card as I don't want to lose what I gained from from what this year, but I don't want to go back to the way I used to feel. I just feel like this is talking about your healing is complete, and they want you with the Ace of Wands. Like I always see, for some reason, sometimes I see this Ace of Wands, like with the netting and that's on top of her head. Like I see that as things that need to be like released and like clean. Like it's taking, it's I see it as a okay. They're going so fast today, Miss Kathy. I'm seeing it like a dream catcher. Like I see like it's catching and releasing anything that's not needs to be in your head. Like they want you to know that you've planted these seeds for all the potential that you need to, and they want you to concentrate on that. Like I feel like there's manifesting things, there's those moments of knowing exactly what to do, and I feel like that focus on you. Okay, then that's what it's talking about, because with it, because all of these 3 cards, because it's blue and green color too, this is all about your heart and throat chakra. This is all coming and saying that there's, to me, this is showing me like the healing is complete, but I feel like there's still some sadness, there's still some emotions that are going on, because as I know you form bonds with the family, because I just feel like you don't want to lose that. And I'm hearing that no matter what happened, you wouldn't lose that. Just like a part of me is like, because okay, the friend in me, Miss Kathy, your friend Tawny, would be like, would say, like, the friend in me wants you to just be like, you know what, Joe, blah, 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 blah. Say and do what you need to know where you stand, to see where he's at. But I know we've talked about giving him space and knowing that he's stubborn and knowing that he's going through lessons that he needs to learn on his own. But the friend in me doesn't want to see you hurt anymore, doesn't want you to have to sit and wait. But I know that we can't force, we can't push, we can't make anybody do anything that they don't want to do. Hi, Miss Lynette. How are you, love? I like your new profile picture. You know what I mean? Does that make sense, Miss Kathy? Like, the friend in me, I just want you to confront him. And the Scorpio in me wants you to pull everything out of him. Because that's what I would do. But that's why I don't follow my instincts. Why I let spirit take control. But I don't like you getting hurt, and I don't want you to have to go through that. Oh, see, there's no fear when it comes to those. I feel like even though they were scared and everything that they felt, what they felt in, their initial things, were understandable and valid. But once that new one came in and once they really learned what the other ones messed up, it hit differently. Does she want to come train Leo? Yeah. And you know what? That's probably what I feel too, because to me, it's just hard because I love you so much and I know how, I understand that there's things he's going through and understanding that he needs to do this. I just don't want to. They're saying if there's opportunities that come up, Miss Kathy, I'm hearing they don't want you to just pass them by because knowing where you want to be. That I don't want you to feel like you're stuck. I don't feel like this is a time for you to feel stuck. So if somebody comes up to you and talks to you right now, I want you, even though your heart may not, your heart may still be with Joe, because I know it still is, but it doesn't mean that you're not since you are single, that you can have the ability for somebody else to take you out on a good time or show you a good time. You know what I mean? I feel like they want you to continue to keeping the door open for opportunities. They don't want you to close yourself up. They want you to release those negative energies so you can bring in positive ones, because you know who you are, you know what you want, and you've uplifted yourself. You have others surrounding you. I feel like your goodness is attracting. They don't want you to shut people out because, again, you have healed. This card came back out for you. This card has come back out for you, showing that you have, and I feel like this came out because I feel like you've gone through this a few times. Like, I feel like, you've made the completion, you've done the healing, it even makes me feel like some of the lessons that you have gone through a few times, that you have shown that you can achieve this. Like, I feel like you're in a different place when it comes to your happiness as well. And I feel like you have shot up timelines, like at least 3 I'm hearing. Let's see if they'll show me. Yeah, they're showing me that you have gone, and they're showing it to me kind of like a Sagittarius. They're showing it to me with the bow and arrow, that you skyrocketed through 3 timelines to get where you're going. And that's probably why too, that it feels like you're stuck and you're waiting for him, is because he hasn't shot through those 3 as fast. Good. Like, I just feel like, and you know what? And we've talked about how good of a manifester and doing the work, making sure, like, I feel like your heart, like, I feel like you know that, but sometimes our subconscious doesn't. Sometimes our subconscious blocks things. And I feel like that's why I think I lost the card. The three of wands, three of swords, whatever it was wands, right? I don't even remember. Where she was looking off into the ocean. This one, three of wands. I was right. Like, I feel like I want you to talk to your subconscious, Miss Kathy, when you take a nap or before you go to bed. And, when you get into like that sleepy stage before you fall out, I want you to talk to it a little bit and say, I know, like, in your own way, talking to it and being like, I know where our heart lies, but open ourselves up to being able to allow any type of goodness to come into our life. And just opening up to any type of goodness, I feel like will help you, because I feel like you deserve that. And I feel like it will keep you going and it'll keep you pushing. Yes, that's why I feel like also, like, your heart here, like your subconscious and like the spiritual part of us that's around us knows where your heart is, but I feel like they conflict with each other, and I feel like other people would pop into your life if they were allowed. And I know that sounds weird, but I feel like it's just the way the energy is. So I feel like you need to talk to yourself while you're in that sleepy stage, if that makes sense. And just because it doesn't, it's okay. Sometimes our hearts go one way and then we try to do another thing, and sometimes it works and sometimes we find somebody else. I feel like you just need to allow yourself to grow when it comes to that. And if he's meant to be, he will find his way back. But I just don't want you to wait for him. Have you talked to any of his brother-in-laws lately? Do they talk to you? I know I'm not supposed to be drinking pot, but it helps me with my headaches. I have Miss Bernice next, and then if anybody else wants a reading, I am here. Well, that's perfect. That's good then. His mom doesn't share any information with you? I feel like you can get more information out of his mom than out of his kids and his sister. That's what I just heard. I'm hearing whatever if there's something that you want to know or something that you need to hear to help you, I feel like you can get from his mother before you can get anywhere else. And you know what? If I was Joe, I would probably do the same thing, Miss Kathy. This could be something that's going on too, that his family, maybe his family needs to apologize to him for what they did with you. Because that could have triggered, and that could have really hurt, like that probably hurt him more than what he probably has ever showed. He probably doesn't feel like he's allowed to move on. He probably doesn't feel like he can have the right relationship that he can have after Kathy. You know what I mean? With everything that what a lot of them did to him during your relationship, I'm hearing it could have scarred him. You know what I mean? That's why I said that. That's why they say in spirit, not me. Spirit says that you can't fix this. That it's something that he has to do. So this is the triggers. This is, whatever he went through. That's probably why I asked about his brother-in-laws and them. He probably feels like they don't think he can be happy. So he's just, in a different timeline, in a different energy form, just doing what he thinks is right until he learns that, you know what, this isn't the way to become. And I know it's hard. I feel like his family's the one who, if anybody's going to fix him or help him get into a better place, I feel like it's going to have to be them. Because I feel like and I know he may not show it because guys don't always show things because a lot of them are taught not to show emotion, not to show things. But I feel like it was very traumatizing for him. Okay. But it makes sense. Okay, Miss Bernice, are you here, my love? See if I can scroll up and find your thing again. Yes, he's very stubborn. It could be some grieving. I just feel like he's really hurt about certain things. And, he could be hurt too, Miss Kathy, that all of them had that strong opinion and were totally against. And now all of a sudden, he could be really confused and being stubborn because now they're all understanding. And to him, he may be having to process all of that too and some of that grieving could be because of you. Like, they took her away and now because I'm with somebody else or was with somebody else, they understood. I feel like there's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of things that makes me feel like he's kind of like a tornado right now. Miss Bernice, are you still here, love? He is. Hi, Corey. How are you? I was kind of thinking about you, and I was wondering how you were doing, so it's so funny that you popped in. Were you thinking about me earlier, Corey? Because you came into my mind. I was like, wonder how Corey's doing. That's so funny. There you are. So I'm very excited you came and said hi to me. I love how Spirit works. See, Spirit still, it just makes me so excited. Spirit makes me excited. She's here. Okay, let's see what we got, Miss Bernice. You're always working. Good, a hardworking man. Well, I hope everything was going good. You just popped into my mind. I was like, I hope he's doing good. I've missed him. Okay, Miss Bernice. I'm hearing things, and then I have your son coming in and being your son. I'm trying to mix them all together, and I'm trying not to laugh. Yeah, don't we just wish they would all just disappear? Bills are just absolutely no fun. I'm trying not to laugh because he's okay. I'm trying to mix in what I'm hearing from like your higher self, and then I have him cracking jokes in the side on the side. So I'm just like, oh my goodness. And I have to figure out how to way to say it too because it makes it easier. Welcome, Celia. I had to think of how to pronounce your name. I don't like pronouncing name wrong. Okay, Miss Bernice. I feel okay. So I feel like we've been working on some things. And I'm just going to tell you what your son said. So if anybody has any kids around, you may want to turn the volume off for a second or tell them to go away. So the first, when these two cards came up, comes up is the Knight of Wands, and then we have the Seven of Cups. First thing I heard from your son was that you're cock blocking yourself. And I don't know if that means anything between the two of you, but that's what he came, and I was trying not to laugh. And I feel like what he's saying, even though he's saying cock blocking, I feel like we're focusing so much on things that maybe we shouldn't be focused, like that we're too focused, as a way that I'm feeling too. Like, I feel like you're working so hard on yourself too, that you have, to me, when this is upside down, the Knight of Wands, it kind of makes me feel like we're working really hard on ourselves. We're trying to heal. We're trying to do this. But it also makes me feel like we're giving because all the magic's going away. I don't feel like you're giving your magic away per se, but I just feel like, it's not going where it needs to be going. Does that make sense? Like, they're saying that they don't want you to put your walls up so high that you can't take a risk. They just want you to feel comfortable where you are, comfortable with stuff. Like, this is showing like we're building our self-confidence, that we're opening ourselves up because we're ready to allow what we want. And to me, I feel like this is saying that we're kind of holding ourselves back. Tell your son to back up. He might be with you too. Sometimes when spirit gets really close to computers or phones or whatever you're watching me on, it messes it up. So tell him to take a step back, because it makes me feel like we're guarding ourselves a little too much. And I'm hearing that we're trying to make sure that the right one is coming in with the Seven of Cups. That just like, I feel like you're blocking yourself off, and he wants you to have fun. He's saying this is supposed to be a fun thing. This isn't supposed to be something where, that you're nervous that you're going to make the wrong choice, or it's going to be the wrong person that you allow in. He doesn't want you to allow your emotions and to allow certain situations to overwhelm you. To me, this is coming and telling you that your inner child, your soul, will let you know when that person is coming in. However, the cards in reverse, I can't do it. They want you to know that when it's time, the person will come in. They want you to stop stressing over it, because you're making your energy all crazy and it's making you unbalanced. Can you still hear me? Hopefully I'm not talking to myself. Good. I felt bad because I was listening to your higher self, and then he comes in and he was like, she's just cock blocking. Like, real nice. I thought, like, that's why I was laughing, and I was trying not to laugh. But, like, I just feel like, and I know how easy it is. Sometimes we wonder, is this really the right person? But no matter what, everybody comes into our life to teaches us a lesson, no matter how short or how long they're in our lives. It's always for something. He just doesn't want you to feel like you're going to make the wrong decision. He's saying that you're worrying too. See, it's coming back up. You're worrying too much. Your guard is way too high. Miss Bernice, you need to go get like a massage, or you need to do something that will help yourself release some tension, release some energy that isn't serving you, because the Knight of Wands came out again. And for me, this Knight of Wands, this is coming out and telling you that we need to allow ourselves not to hesitate. We can't. And also, they don't want you, I'm hearing, they don't want you to hold yourself in one position. So, and he's saying, as much as we want him to come to us, we have to put ourselves in certain places, or in a certain destination, or in a certain position, so he can come to us. Just because we go out and we do certain things, he's saying he can still come to you, but he can't come to you if you're not putting yourself out there. Because he's showing you that. He's saying it can't be a one-way street. We can't be in our own little mind, in our own little bubble, He's saying we won't get the happiness and the joy that we are waiting for, that we have to allow ourselves to break free. So you have to go outside of your like, I don't want to say outside of your boundaries. It's good to have boundaries up, but I feel like we need to break. How do I make this make sense? Like, it's good to have boundaries. I like the 9 of here. You know what? Before I shuffle, and I know I'm probably going to make the cards mad. Hopefully they weren't going to use this card. I don't know how else to explain it besides showing you with the card. Let's see if I can find it. Sometimes I wish there wasn't like 78 of these cards, because it would make it so much easier to find them if there wasn't 78. What are you? Because I want you to see the picture. And of course, I can't find the picture. It's probably, there it is. Okay. So the way I'm seeing this is they want you, like, this is your boundaries, having your boundaries around you, but it's all about, and then with this card, I feel like this is like, you have your guard, like your protection bubble is really high to where nothing can get in. Nothing can get in. He's saying, yes, we have boundaries. Yes, he wants you to have limits, but we have to be able to have some openness so we can take a leap, so we can leap over, we can find things. I like staying home too. And you know what? I can't really say anything. That's why I'm letting them talk, because, you know, I'm a homebody. Like, there was a point where I didn't think I was ever going to meet anybody, because I didn't like going to bars. I didn't like I couldn't handle, I've never been able to handle to be around a group of people, you know, large groups of people. Like, it just, I feel everything, the emotions, the energy, it makes me want to leave, and then I get angry, and then I turn into a total bee, because I can't handle, sometimes when it's that big of a crowd, you know, and feeling all of that, I can't handle it, guys. But he's saying that you need to be able to go outside of those boundaries, if that makes sense. He's saying it's time for you to expand, mama. He's saying we need to expand. We need to allow ourselves to grow. You're stronger than what you think you are. Stop holding on so tight. Listen to your heart and intuition. Stop holding yourself back from your dreams because you don't know what's out there. Tell me to do all the cards. It's time to follow your heart. Open your heart and allow the joy to come to you, because you know who you truly are, and you know that you have found yourself, and that you have a good group of people, and that you have this protection around you. So stop cock blocking yourself, Miss Bernice. Your son's so funny. He did your reading for you. He cracks me up. Boys. And, you know, I like being home too. But I'm hearing that we need to go out and enjoy a little bit, even if it's just a little time here and there to get used to it and to get where we need to be. I feel like it will help. He wants you to expand. You are very welcome, my love. I have about 45 minutes. If anybody else would like a reading, please let me know if you're going to donate. I do have a special up as well, guys. For $10.10, you can get a 5-card reading sent to your inbox with a voice clip. And it's since it's almost St. Patrick's Day, for those who do that, it's a money spread. You get 5 cards. You get to learn about your financial foundation, money coming into your life soon, when, and like pretty much like whatever they say, when, how, and why. Money opportunities to look at more closely. What new projects will bring in money and the results. So this is all about, to me, you guys know, a lot of you have gotten these spreads. I do it my own way. I tweak them all the time to fit you guys, is the way. Even though I put up these spreads, I always make it differently depending on who I'm reading, because nobody is the same. Nobody's on the same journey. So just because I have a spread doesn't mean I'm going, like, I don't read Bernice, and I'm not going to read Kathy the same way. I'm not going to read Corey the same as, Celia that comment. I'm just going through people who have commented. You know what I mean? It's just that everybody is so different. So I always take those spreads and I change them based on what I hear from spirit, how to make it fit either your situation or fit what you need to hear. So that's the way I do spread. So that's why I do a spread every day, because, you know, it may be something that you need to hear, maybe something that could help you. So I try to find things that are helpful to ease your guys' minds, to help you get the clarity so you guys can keep pushing and keep succeeding, because that's what I want for all of you. I love seeing your guys' accomplishments, and I love seeing everything that you guys do. And as you guys know, I'm always here if you need a private reading. You can find that on my page. And if anybody ever wants to check out, I haven't updated it in a while. I probably need to update it. If you go to www.themediumlioness.com, you will see my website. I do have a few extra stuff on my website that I don't have on my Facebook page. Or if you just want to see what my website is, you can go check it out too. Remember, if you refer me to 3 people, they come and get a reading from me. If it's on a live or a private reading, if they say blah, blah, blah sent me, then you get a free mini reading from me that I will send to you. So because I appreciate your referrals. And so it's something I did with Spirit since I made this page. Like if you go to the bottom of my page, it says for every 3 referrals, you get a free mini reading from me. So it's my thank you for sharing my love and light and supporting us. And yeah, so if nobody else wants a reading, I will come on tomorrow. And if anybody needs a reading, I'll be home. So I'm here. And I hope you all have a great day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.